Good day, Merry Meet. My name is Glennis, and I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. I want to warmly welcome you to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me. I absolutely realize it's always a choice whether you watch and stop by, and I absolutely so appreciate it. I wanted to just let you guys know I'm doing very, very well. As you guys know, I've been working from home for probably the last week or two. And yesterday, being Sunday, uh, we we being the entire community was asked to basically uh, they implemented what I believe the wording was safe at home. So in other words, don't go out unless you have to go to the grocery store or unless you have to go to the doctor or some kind of essential something or another. But last week I started to go out shopping before the safe at home order. Um, and I was kind of planning a shopping trip and only to realize a lot of stores were already had closed. One being DSW, and some of the ladies may know. I know some of the guys you might know too, but absolutely DSW. DSW's closed, and I was aghast. I was like, how could they be closed? I mean, I, I guess I have to kind of really just understand and just say, well, whatever. But it was certainly a wake up call. I mean, I'm used to I hate to call it hoarding, but I'm a prepper at heart because I was born and raised into the psyche of always having batteries, always having toilet paper, always having bottled water, all of these things, always have a good supply in case you're ever just, stuck somewhere and something because of hurricanes. And now with this, of course, it's bode me well, but I never realized that, some stores just simply closed down. And but no matter what, no matter what, I'm working from home. So this is why, the scenario here is a little bit different. Uh, I've, the, my, a lot of my work, monitors and things like that are the only other large space that I have. I usually share with you, but my monitors are up there, my work materials up there. So I kind of just have to, take you back to my private quiet space, and I'll be doing videos from here until I can get things, like everybody else, until I actually get officially back to work. Although I am working, but I mean having a basic separation between the two. And I can tell you the rain, I don't know about where you guys are in the world, but the weather and the rain here truly does not help the situation out at all. 2019, and now it has just rained and rained and rained and rained. And I mean, it's just been crazy. Um, and then finally yesterday at lunchtime, the sun broke through. I'm like, what is that? What is that? And so it was nice to get outside and get a little bit of fresh air and get a few things done. But, just as soon as the sun came, it went pretty quickly, and then it rained overnight. It was raining this morning when I was getting mail out, and I'm thinking, this is okay. But I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine. I hope so anyway. But I'm still, of course, I'm still doing Herb Week. This week it will be G, and I hope you join me for that. And I will be doing as many videos as I can possibly from this scenario as I can. And I believe on Friday I'm going to be sharing a love spell. And it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different take on the traditional love spell. And I hope you'll join me for that. Of course, that's Friday, the traditional day to do a love spell. And I might be able to do one or two other videos this week. I'm not really quite sure, but I really just wanted to come on and say I'm doing fine. I hope you guys are doing fine. give me a thumbs up and let me know how you're doing below, how, what your situation is. What are you seeing? What are you not seeing? Um, and, I'd love to hear from you guys. Um, and I hope you guys will join me this week when I am able to get some videos put together and put out there. But I wanted to actually share this story with you guys. I know I shared this book with you guys. It is called Comet's 9 Lives, and it's by Jan Brett. And I shared it. I didn't read it to you guys, but I did share it with you on a haul video months and months ago. Um, and again, it was one of those Goodwill thrift finds. I think I spent like 50 cents for it or something. Um, and it was just in a bin. I mean, a huge, huge bin of hard cover books, paperbacks, and just basically it was a big mess. But this one stuck out, and again, I wasn't really even shopping for books, but I just walked by and this caught my eye, and I just immediately, without even thinking twice, I grabbed it, and I'm so, so glad I did, because not only do I love the colors and actually everything about the book, but the story for me means so, so much, because as you guys know, I have all of my familiars are rescue, or maybe I should say they rescue me. But so this really touched my heart, and I'm going to share the story with you. So if you want to stick with me and hear a story, then that's awesome. And I'm hoping the glare is not too bad. My lighting in here is not the best, so I've added a little bit of additional lighting. So what can I say? And here's the front. I'm hoping that you guys can see this is really what, see this, because I just absolutely love the colors and the artwork. And this is Comet. Comet was born 30 miles out to sea on Nantucket Island. He grew up wandering all over the island, staying a few days here and a few days there. Oh, he's in someone's garden. One summer day, Comet stopped in a garden to nibble some tasty-looking foxgloves. First, they made him feel woozy. Then he fell into a deep sleep. Look, there's a lighthouse over here, and it looks like there's a lighthouse keeper and his kitty. And they're out watching. They're watching the waves and out looking. They're searching too. When Comet woke up, he felt fine, but different. Oops. He realized he'd lost the first of the 9 lives every cat has when it is born. Maybe I should find myself a home. And he trotted into the bookstore and settled down on top of a stack of bestsellers. Life was good until one day it rained all morning, and the islanders hurried inside for something to read. In the rush, Comet's tower of bestsellers toppled over, and he was buried under a pile of books. Oh no! He had turned the page on life number 2. I think I need some fresh air, fresh salt air. Down to the docks he went, and arrived just as a little scalloper, the John T., was casting off. Once underway, an easterly wind blew up, and Comet knew he had made a mistake. Up, up, the John T. rose. Down, down she flew on a following sea. Comet hung on until a huge wave foamed across the stern, and he found himself afloat on the high seas. The tide carried Comet back into the harbor, but as he flicked the salt from his whiskers, life number 3 went out with the tide. Comet was still recovering on the beach when he heard music. It was the annual 4th of July concerts. He climbed up a tree for a better look. It's right here. The music reached its loudest chord. Comet got so excited that he lost his grip and plunged down into the tuba. 3 waltzes and a Sousa march later, Comet staggered away, and life number 4 sounded its last chord. Comet spent the night trying to figure out what to do next. He wished there was another cat around to ask if its lives were going by as quickly as his. The next day, everyone was going up to an open window and coming down with ice cream. Comet was hungry, so he trotted after the crowd. The staff at the ice cream shop gave Comet his own bowl of leftover milkshake. He felt so welcome. He decided to stay. But all too soon, an island health inspector burst into the shop and spotted Comet. "Furball," he cried. "Feline residues. Maximum infractions." And here's the lightkeeper and his cat. And they're writing a note. It says, "Cat wanted, inquire." Startled, Comet jumped up and fell headfirst into a strawberry shake. The staff pulled him out, and he watched life number 5 fly off, licking its paws. Maybe I'm trying too hard. It's time for some fun. He climbed into a bike basket just as a crowd of summer visitors were hurrying off the ferry. There's Comet in the bike. It was Waffle's first time on the island. She was happy to have Comet's company, and off they went bumpity bump all around the island, just as they reached the bottom of the last hill into the village. Waffle screeched to a halt to avoid a taxi. And they're even, the lighthouse keeper and his cat are even writing in the sand, "Wanted cat, inquire within." Isn't that sweet? Oh goodness, look at Comet. Comet went flying along with life number 6. "I think I'll just walk the rest of the way." Comet was limping by the island theater when a poster advertising the last performance of summer caught his eye. A beautiful actress with a sweet smile looked out at him. Maybe she would like to take a cat home with her. Maybe she will. I don't know. I hope so. And there she is up on the stage. And Comet, oh my goodness, it looks like Comet jumps up. Comet pranced happily on stage and purred loudly. The actress sneezed. "There's a cat in here," she shrieked. I'm allergic to cats. She spotted Comet and hurled her sequined high heel right at him. Oh dear. Comet flew through the air into the last row. The curtain had come down on life number 7. Fall breezes were blowing up as summer visitors headed for the ferry. Comet wandered alone along the beach. He could see the red beacon of the Brat Point Lighthouse in the distance. Waves crashed and pounded on the sand. The wind picked up and deck chairs and lobster pots flew by Comet. It was Hurricane Elmador, headed straight for Nantucket Island. All Comet could see now was the blinking lighthouse beacon. He ran toward it when a huge wave broke on top of him. Oh dear. The rushing surf carried Comet into an open doorway as life number 8 washed out to sea. Dazed, he opened his eyes and saw a green light across the room. Meow, someone purred. Meow, he answered, looking up. He was staring into the green eyes of the lighthouse cat. At that moment, he knew he was home. And there they are. And as the fall days turned into winter, Comet knew exactly where he wanted to live for the rest of his life. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will absolutely do my very best to upload a few videos this week. Please let me know how you're doing. And if there's anything I can do to help anyone there. I hope you guys have a wonderfully awesome rest of the day. Merry part. And I so hope, absolutely so hope, to marry me again. Goodbye, guys.